I stand here today in front of you representing the state of Israel, a nation which was forced into a war with the radical terrorist organization of Hamas. I listened to the representative from South Africa supporting the Hamas terrorists, calling them political detainees. Do you know that you are protecting the savages who attacked us on October 7th, who kidnapped innocent children, killed their parents in front of them? Do you know that you are protecting the animals who raped young children and videotaped it? Yes, that's what they did. And they will do the same to you. Yes. Do you know that you represent the Hamas terrorist organization? If you want to represent the Hamas terrorist organization, you support South Africa today.
Hello everyone, I greet you in the name of God Almighty. My name is Apostle Silas, and today we have a very interesting video to react to. And this one says that Israel MP target South Africa and get ridiculed and humiliated at the UN event. I believe that this is going to be a very interesting video. So without any further ado, let's get down to this video and check this out.
First and foremost, I want to put this disclaimer that we have been negotiating with a group of 12, but because of certain differences, or at least on the issue of political detainees, we couldn't find agreement. The Africa group have proposed that we go to our original proposal. So as a representative of the South African Parliament, I'm reaching out to you with immense urgency and concern regarding the unfolding humanitarian crisis in the Gaza and the ongoing conflict between the Palestine and Israel. It is absolutely imperative that we rally collective support behind this item titled Raising Awareness of the International Court of Justice Provisional Measures in relation to Palestinians in Gaza and of the need for urgent action on the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. Close quote. Our crucial proposal underscores a series of critical actions that, if backed by our collective effort, can catalyze positive change and relieve the immense suffering of civilians in the region, particularly women and children. Moreover, it is imperative to emphasize the profound importance of the International Court of Justice's judgment and provisional measures that stands for Israel. This judgment stands to provide a legal and diplomatic framework for addressing the conflict and its humanitarian consequences, setting a precedent for the international community in addressing similar situations in the future. I implore you to support our item and join us in advocating for the urgent measures outlined in our proposal. Essentially, these encompass raising awareness, releasing of hostages, providing humanitarian aid, preventing violations of international law, fostering dialogue and negotiations, and actively supporting the two-state solution. By securing your support, we collectively demonstrate our shared commitment to upholding multilateralism, addressing humanitarian crises, upholding international law, fostering peace, and ensuring the protection and well-being of individuals affected by the conflict. Your backing of these measures will serve as a resounding testament for our unified dedication to promoting peace and security in the region. This proposal was supported by the African group, by the Arab group, by Malaysia, as well as Indonesia. This proposal from South Africa, and I earnestly request your careful consideration and support for this crucial initiative, as your collaboration in this endeavor will be instrumental in effective positive change in a region that is in urgent need of our collective action. I thank you. Kialiboha, Enkosi.
Madam President, Mr. Secretary General, Members of Parliament, dear colleagues, I stand here today in front of you representing the state of Israel, a nation which was forced into a war with the radical terrorist organization of Hamas. I listened to the representative from South Africa supporting the Hamas terrorists, calling them political detainees. Do you know that you are protecting the savages who attacked us on October 7th, who kidnapped innocent children, killed their parents in front of them? Do you know that you are protecting the animals who raped young children and videotaped it? Yes, that's what they did. And they will do the same to you. Yes. Do you know that you represent the Hamas terrorist organization? If you want to represent the Hamas terrorist organization, you support South Africa today. We will not stop. We will make any effort necessary to release our parents, to release our siblings, to release our children who are being held by Hamas. Imagine it would have been your mother, your sister, your daughter, who was suffering ongoing atrocities. It didn't end on October 7th. As we speak, 134 hostages, young girls, babies, being raped and tortured. Imagine it would have been your family. How would you vote today about supporting South Africa, protecting so-called political detainees?
Sorry, Honorable Danny. There is a... Hold on.
We are willing...
Hold on. Hold on, Dannon. Hold on. Let's have order. I have seen you, Belgium, but we have a point of order requested by Palestine. Yes. Palestine? Dear colleagues, let's hear him, let him finish, and then we keep moving.
We demand global condemnation of the Hamas terrorist organization and its sponsor, the Islamic Republic of Iran. We expect from you to condemn what happened, to demand non-state actors to take actions in order to release our hostages. We understand that none of us is happy with the scenes that we are watching coming from Gaza. But if one of you in this floor can give me today another way for Israel to release the hostages, I will come and see you, including the Palestinian Authority. Give us another way to bring our boys and girls back home, and we will listen to that.
Okay, now, who would like to take the floor to speak against?
Against?
Against, what's that? Please hold it properly. Ireland. Okay, Ireland, you have the right of reply.
Sorry, just that...
Sorry, right to object, sorry. Right to object.
I want to answer that man. He said there's no other solution in what they're doing in Gaza. That Israeli man there who spoke, telling lots of lies. He said there's no other way except what they're doing to get the hostages released. And he said if anybody has a solution other than what they're doing, we have solutions. In Ireland, we had similar problems in the north. So if he wants to talk to us, we will help him. Because what they're doing now has not released the hostages. It has not led to any resolution. It has led to thousands of Palestinian children dying. Thousands have died in what they're doing. Killing more people has resolved nothing. We have learned... We had 800 years of British invasion in Ireland, and we still managed to find a solution, but it was from putting down our guns, not from picking up more guns, which is what the Israelis keep doing now. Not the Israeli people, I do not blame them. They have a right to get their hostages back, and the Israeli families have been failed by the Israeli government, because they keep killing Palestinians and they're not getting their hostages back. It is not working. Israel has failed, and they must put down their arms before they make any demands. We need a full ceasefire now. Nothing else will work. So he can come and talk to Ireland. We'll tell him how it's done.
We can no longer allow a child to die tonight without lending a voice. It doesn't matter which side. We are all parents. If we come here to look for ego and then try to, it's not affecting them. There's nothing that is affecting Denmark here. There's nothing that is affecting South Africa. The people affected are over there. And then, of course, nobody will agree to the loan resolution from Israel. It must be all-encompassing so that we stand up from here as human beings. That will be my plea. Let them go aside, meet, and remove those vexatious items. In the course of discussions, we can have amendments. We can add items that we feel we should add, but we must discuss the Gaza issue in this 148th IPU Assembly. That's my position.
Well, that's a very interesting one. We know that in a sense, Parliament do meet, of course, they have so many resolutions being passed, and then when it comes to implementation, then you see that some of these respective, in a sense, countries does not, in a sense, respect, in a sense, the resolution that is being passed, and that's why we are still where we are. Of course, if you listen to the representative, in a sense, from the South Africa, I think that she was very careful with her word. She never mentioned that, you understand, anything that has to do with Hamas. She was rather speaking, you understand, for Gaza or for the people of Palestine, and not necessarily actually, in a sense, supporting the people of Hamas, because we all know that, of course, Hamas is being designated as a terrorist organization, and therefore use the people of Palestine as shield, and that's why the Palestinian, you understand, children becomes, you understand, victim of war when Israel, you understand, are coming after them. Now, if you look at, understand, the position of the Israel, you understand, representative, of course, we understand that, you understand, what Hamas did, you understand, during the October 7 was something that was very bad for some of the activities that they do. But then if you look at it in the other way around, now you can only control your action, but you cannot control somebody's reaction. Of course, when Hamas, in a sense, carry out an attack, in a sense, on Israel, of course, a lot of people died, a lot of children died, a lot of women got raped. That's based on what the representative, you understand, he is saying, and some of the things, you understand, that we also get from the mainstream medias. But then in the other way around, in the reaction of Israel to some of the attack that Hamas carry out, you understand, decide to carry out, you understand, airstrike, you understand, on so many places, you understand, in Gaza, which in the process, you understand, end up making a lot of Palestinian people to die, especially, you understand, children, women, and the rest of it. Now, you see, if there is war, you see, all these resolutions, in a sense, does not matter. As far as there is war, there is no any respect to any international community, in a sense, resolution. Nobody respect anything that has to do with that, until they decide that, of course, maybe probably they want to cease fire, just like how you see the Ireland representative talking about that they actually have a solution so that at least Israeli people can actually get their women, their children that got kidnapped, you understand, in the process as the result of the war between them and Hamas. And I will not say that a war between Israel and Palestine, but I will say that a war between Israel and Hamas. Now, because of that, of course, I pray that, of course, they should actually honor whatever the Ireland people might end up, in a sense, suggesting, because war, in a sense, nobody wins in war, because people can keep on dying, and that's exactly what is going to happen, but nobody will actually win in the war. And that's why I see all these things, in a sense, keep continuing, in a sense, till today. At the end of the day, it's just the innocent ones that keep on, in a sense, becoming casualty. That's why I could say that I am not in support of what Hamas did by kidnapping the Israeli people, because if you are to be some of you, of course, you actually go after your own children to make sure that your children are safe, irrespective of whether you support, in a sense, the ideology or not. But at this point in time, you just want your children or your family people to be safe. So as a matter of fact, I would just wish that that the Hamas people should please, in a sense, release the Israeli, and then the Israelis should please stop the attack, you understand, on the Palestinian people, because in the process of saying you are attacking the Hamas, you are actually killing a lot of innocent Palestinians. And then in the other way around, the other, you understand, bodies are not really helping matters, because if you look at it now, who is selling the ammunition to Israel? At the same time, who is also sending aid to Palestine? You see, you can't be sending ammunition to Israel to use it to go and kill these people, and the other way around you say that, oh, you are bringing aid to Palestine. Like, what exactly, what kind of standard is this? So that's why I'm saying that in war, nobody actually wins. So we just have to, they just have to just embrace peace, and at least allow peace, you understand, to reign. At least they should just recognize, you understand, both states solution. All right, at least let's try to be politically, you understand, correct. Then therefore we can just amend our ways, so that people should just stop dying, because that's what it is. Just people are just dying, and that is just what, you understand, I don't just want. But anyway, I know that a lot of you have thought an opinion concerning this. I want you to drop it at the comment section, and may God bless you as you do so. So this is the end of my video. If you like my reaction, you should like, share, and subscribe. If you have any video you want me to react to, don't forget to drop it at the comment section, and I'm going to check it out. So you remain blessed, and I see you in my next video. Bye bye.